Hey, this is Jeff Rose from soldierofinance.com. Welcome to another one of my videos. Today's video is called You Are the Culprit. And how I got this idea for this video was based on a meeting that I had just about a few weeks or so ago, actually probably more like a month or so ago. And I was meeting with potentially a new client. This person kind of just started in with a lot of the hardships that she had recently gone through. I guess had gone through pretty much her whole life. And some of that sob story was how she had lost her job, how she had got injured on the job, how she had gotten divorced, and in the divorce how she had given up part of her I guess what would have been her pension. And it just kind of went on and on and on. And I'm listening, waiting for my opportunity to, hopefully shed some good light, on her situation and try to, develop a plan to where we can, get her back on track. And part of that sob story, as she's going through that, she had mentioned that part of the reasoning why she was so much in debt was that her daughter was the culprit, because she had to bail her adult daughter out of a few financial binds along the way. And when I first heard that, it really kind of, as I was taking my notes, I remember actually jotting down, in quotations, you are the culprit. So we proceeded to go through our discussion, and another 10 minutes had passed by, and once again, when she was referring to her debt situation, she once again brought up her daughter and how her daughter was the culprit. And at that point in time, I couldn't let it go any further. I had to say something. So I stopped her and I said, you need to realize that your daughter is not the culprit. And there was this, I don't want to say, kind of an awkward silence. I don't usually like to interrupt people, but this was one of those times where I feel like it almost was needed. And I basically said, your daughter is not the culprit. You are the culprit. The only thing that you had to do is whenever your daughter came to you and asked you for money, is all you had to do was say no. It's a one-word answer that would have taken care of your problems. Because I reminded her that, listen, I go, you are in no position to be able to help your daughter out. And her daughter was married, had a kid, had a job. Both of them had jobs. And her mom was unemployed and looking for a job, and had some physical issues, some challenges going on there. So for one, her daughter shouldn't have approached her mom to help her out, and then furthermore, her mother shouldn't have felt compelled to help her out. So why I kind of want to bring up this video and why I kind of wanted to address that was, if you feel that like you're blaming someone else for your problems, when you think that, hey, it's their fault, sometimes you might really have to look in the mirror and do some really, really deep soul searching and figure out like, hey, is it really them? Is it really their fault? In this particular case, obviously that was not the answer. The mother was the culprit. So, if any time that you're wondering, or if you're looking to cast blame or point fingers, you need to look in the mirror and say, hey, who is the culprit? Because chances are it might be you. This is Jeff Rose, soldierofinance.com.